plan or something?
State Farm, I'm not ready for
injuries.
You got State Farm supporting you. Hey, say it after me.
I
unite the Muffinverse.
That's good. I don't know why I do shit like this. I don't. All right, there you go. It shows. So it is working. Now I just gotta start my other stream back up. What's up with Twitch? I'm trying to figure out what's up with Twitch. I've had to restart my stupid system. Then we're gonna get right on 2K, man. Kobe do the most. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, the greatest on the verge. Pull up to the 14th, 19th verse. 9 do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice. So catch me in the game. They said no Kobe Bryant Nike. Then they say Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. They know a black mamba, attack conquer, basketball great, a rap monster. You already know, cause it's the late show. I call it King Brian. I let the crown show. Yeah. That's all we need.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home?
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldrich is with us from the floor tonight. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Copeland in at the 5, roaming the paint. He gets that one.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Pass to Jones. Here's Irving. Jones sets the pick for Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has.
Okay. It's not so bad. Garland.
Long range. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Jones with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Irving. Mobley with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. MP's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic with a screen for Irving, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their floor.
Here's Copeland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% on the season.
Now, here is Irving. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Copeland.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Going inside, and MP throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Irving. Last game, 26 points. 3-on-3. And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity. Right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Mavericks trailed by 16. Richard the Cavs went all in for Donovan Mitchell, but it has paid off well.
It's crazy what Donovan Mitchell can do at only 6'1". He has so much bounce and so strong, but he is still undersized for the position. But that front court, man, that defense helps him out a lot.
Copeland good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. The pass to Powell. And here is Doncic. Powell with a screen on Garland. And they get it. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Here for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Dwight Powell. And Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic. MP's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And so here's Cleveland. They led by as many as 18 points. Curry against MP. And they double up MP. Rebounded by Hardy.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Allen is out there with MP. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Okoro. And it's LeVert in at the two guard.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Irving missing. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He finished with 57 points and
Give me that
was
shit.
efficient out there. Really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
What a streak this team is on. One away from an even 20. MP will be looking to make that a reality tonight.
In this whole time they've been on the streak, we've seen everyone step up when called upon. Now, here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry kicks to Green. Passes it to Irving. Pocket six. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 6 points.
He is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
MP's shot is good. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Timeout called. Cleveland. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Now he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Derek Jones comes in for Green. Hardaway's checked in for Hardy. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says, we're not giving up this lead.
1:09 left in the second quarter. Doncic against Garland.
And I'm loving the energy MP puts into his defense. It makes it that much harder to beat him.
And MP throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And the foul called on MP. It's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Count that one.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Mavericks trailed by 17. Doncic with it. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. And MP throws it down.
MP has to be happy about that result. This man went up high for the finish.
Here's Doncic. Foul for three. And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead, here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick? And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
We've talked about a lot of teams now playing inside out. These guys are punching it inside, and it's not coming out. They're turning toward the rim and attacking, and it's working for them.
Kenny, you're an expert on this. I love talking to you, comparing notes. You used to throw it to the big man every time.
Yes.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway is out there with Jones, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers are trying to win now while also developing a young superstar in the making in Evan Mobley. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, what we're trying to build is never putting one person above the greater success of the team. So it's a balance, because when we get to our best, I believe Evan can be our most impactful player. But it's on us to get him there. Kevin?
I like that approach. Thanks, D.A. You know, after being led by LeBron all those years, and you too, of course, RJ, it's great to see huge expectations back in Cleveland with the Cavs.
Well, I don't really appreciate that shot, Kev. But yeah, I think last year was just the start of something special. The talent on this roster has a major upside. They are so young. They could be a powerhouse in the East for at least another decade.
The Mavericks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. On the court for Cleveland, Max Strus is out there with MP. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's LeVert in at the 2. Free throw good, MP. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Rich, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Fires the 3. Good. Another from 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season.
Yep, I mean, Steph Curry nailed, 324 threes back in 2017, so that's the mark in jeopardy. We'll see if the march forward can continue.
Well, Cleveland shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Strus setting the screen for MP. And that one drops. Copeland's got 45 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
It's Jones. Time on the assist by Irving.
He's such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open team.
Strus passes to MP. Connects again from distance.
And for this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Dallas. And it's good, 2 points.
No problem with the contact there. MP with the easy finish.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Feeds it to Green. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Hardy. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And it's Irving missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Jones. Rubio against Doncic. It's off the run. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make a ball.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
The Mavericks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. A nice shot by Irving.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And the dunk by MP.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And here's Irving. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Count it.
And cutting to the rim with assertiveness, MP has no problems taking charge.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. George Niang, he's checked in for Max Strus.
Number 20, George Niang.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
With MP, not only do you get a great guy, you get a player with tremendous work ethic. This guy, he is a coach's dream.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's MP. And Jones pulls it down. And stolen by MP. To the inside. And got it. Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this game. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
You're officially one of the 10 most prolific three-point shooters of all time. Incredible achievement.
Straight victories. I don't know what to say.
Rewarding. Mostly.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Washington Wizards. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Nearing the midway point of the season here, Brent. What do you expect to see from this matchup tonight?
Well, both of these teams pretty well adjusted by this point, so it will come down tonight to who's going to be better at execution.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Poole in at the 2 spot. Now here's Wright. Pass to Poole. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
MP outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. It's a 3-point game. Here's Avdia. Back to Poole. Right outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
And MP has been the talk of the NBA since his debut. Grant's not a surprise to see him on the cover of the latest issue of Time magazine.
Yeah, MP has the potential to be one of the biggest athletes on the planet. The type of draw he has mixed with his talent is something you rarely see from a player his age.
And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, BA. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in DC that the organization is resetting and trying something.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Donovan Mitchell out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's MP. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Muscala, screen on LeVert. Fires from deep. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
To the middle. And they double up MP. From deep, Strus. And he buries his first look.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's Poole on the wing. Over LeVert. Poole shot is off. Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Well, from late first-round pick to big-time score, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, BA. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
That one drops. 8 for 6 now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections. They've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That one's off.
Well, not just a fantastic basketball player, MP also a great example for all the youngsters out there off the floor.
And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. Do you see that?
You know, quite the contrary, BA. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Garland. To the inside. Copeland. Nice D from Gafford.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Such a well-rounded player. MP with his fingerprints just all over this game.
Right against Garland. Gafford passes to Poole. 6 to shoot. Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Poole for 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Timeout called. The Wizards outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Right against Garland. Poole outside. Pass to Gafford. Back to Poole. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's MP. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Washington has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Gafford. Oh, MP with a block.
Good timing on that rejection. MP throwing himself around on the defensive end.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, BA. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
It's Avdia on the wing. And again, Washington, no good.
Cavaliers ahead.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Cavaliers ahead.
Start quarter number 3.
And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
These guys know how to put on a show. It's in their DNA. Forget the generic stuff. They're about delivering.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Cavaliers.
Well, I mean, it's easy to...
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. They've got DeLon Wright. Daniel Gafford is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Poole's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time when we call his number and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Poole. He's got 9. Right outside. Pass to Avdia. Here's Kuzma, lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Well, as a champion and a 20-point per game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful, and then maybe lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
Right against Garland. Right, pass to Kuzma. Gafford with the ball. Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Poole. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 19 points.
Yes, but 21 drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East. MP.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Poole from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
MP shot is off.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's Kuzma from the arc. The Wizards with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
MP no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Garland against Wright. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Poole outside. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And here's MP from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. A foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Jones. No made baskets yet. 56 seconds left in the third. Shoots from 12. And again, Washington, no good. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Avdia. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw, no good. Now called by Washington. Poole, right side. Pass to Kispert. Here's Muscala. Back to Kispert. Second chance shot. The rebound by Allen.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
They've got Karis LeVert. MP is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Rubio in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Inside. And Muscala with the slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's a screen from deep. MP knocks it down from distance. MP's got 28 points for the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Poole. LeVert with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeVert's got his first points in this one.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Outside Jones. Poole from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Registering 3 threes in the first half.
And again for 3.
And for this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Back to Jones. Over Rubio. Jones' shot is good.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
From deep, MP. The shot no good. The Wizards have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. High post Muscala. Knocked away. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And how about that connection? MP just up off the deck, and he soars to throw that one down.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jones against Rubio. Jones, the pass to Poole. Here's Shamet, covered by Strus. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. Now the Cavaliers with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. MP no good. And Washington with possession.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they increased their win total to 29.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Poole Poole, the pass to Kuzma from behind the arc. And again, Washington, no good. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Wizards. It's right on the wing. Covered by Strus. Steps back to the inside. Kuzma. The layup off target. And so MP will bring it up for Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Kuzma with the ball. Strus covering. Kuzma, the pass to Avdia. Offline with a three. And here are the Cavaliers now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
7 seconds left in the final quarter. It's Avdia on the wing. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best.
MP's about to tear the roof off.
MP, let's bring it tonight.
If it isn't Mr. Rookie of the Month.
It will all take place in Cleveland, Ohio. At the NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
One of the many factors tonight, of course, the matchup we've all been waiting for between Victor Wembanyama and MP. And this is the opening champion. The first time these two have ever played against one another in the NBA.
just an unreal talent, Victor Wembanyama. We know about his offensive ability, but defensively, this guy is incredible as well. His wingspan is giant. He moves well. You have to figure out ways to get Victor away from the bucket, or you've got no shot scoring in the paint.
And perhaps a bit of a feeling out process, but I expect it won't take long for them to get it going and put on a show.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the basket by Jones.
Pretty shot by Trey Jones. I could watch floaters all day.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Now, Vassell, following the three-point attempt by MP. And Wembanyama, right side. Over Mobley. Johnson, a wide open look, and the three ball is good.
Well, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside to the paint. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And what you appreciate about MP is how even he does love playing with.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Now here's Jones. Last game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The shot's good. And it's 9 points for MP.
Love whenever MP.
I'll take a break from streaming on YouTube. I'll be back on the stream in a little bit.